Why do you feel like you're being watched? You're walking home, it's quiet, and suddenly you feel it. That prickling sense that someone's eyes are on you. You turn around, no one's there. But the feeling doesn't fully go away. This sensation is so common it has a name: scopaesthesia, the feeling of being stared at. And here's the strange part. Scientists have spent decades trying to prove whether it's real, and the results are complicated. Let's start with what we know for certain. Your brain has a dedicated system just for detecting eyes. Newborn babies, only hours old, will stare longer at a face with open eyes than one with closed eyes. There are neurons in your brain, specifically in a region called the superior temporal sulcus, whose entire job is to track where other creatures are looking, not what they look like, just where their eyes are pointed. This makes evolutionary sense. For most of human history, being watched wasn't a neutral event. It could mean a predator, a rival, a threat. The humans who were hyper-aware of being watched, even at the edge of perception, were the ones who survived to pass on their genes. You are quite literally descended from the most paranoid humans who ever lived. So when you're in a room and something in your peripheral vision shifts, or you catch a glint of movement you can't quite place, your brain doesn't wait for certainty. It fires the alarm first and asks questions later. That prickling feeling on the back of your neck isn't magic. It's ancient software still running in the background, scanning for eyes. But here's where it gets stranger. In the 1990s, some researchers ran experiments where one person stared at another from behind, and the person being stared at had to guess, without seeing, whether they were being watched or not. Some early results showed people guessing correctly more often than chance would predict. It caused a stir. Was this proof of a literal sixth sense? Later, more rigorous versions of the same experiment stripped out flaws in the design. Sounds, reflections, subtle cues the watched person could unconsciously pick up on. Once those were removed, the effect mostly disappeared. Most scientists today think what you're sensing isn't some paranormal detection of unseen eyes. It's your brain picking up on incredibly subtle cues you're not consciously aware of. A shift in air pressure from someone moving, a faint sound, a reflection in a window you registered without realizing it. Which means the feeling is real. But the watching you're detecting might not be through some invisible sense. It's you catching a whisper of evidence your conscious mind hasn't caught up to yet. So next time you feel like someone's watching you, you're not imagining it, and you're not psychic either. You're just running the oldest alarm system your brain has, built by ancestors who couldn't afford to be wrong.